Imperfect Lives by C.J. Washington. Performed by Adenrele Ojo, Carrie Height, and Megan Tusing. This is Steve Eastman with your news on this day. Thursday, May 26th, 2016. If you work with a killer for hire, what should keep you up at night? If that killer for hire is Cooper Franklin... The screen split, and a mugshot of a man in his late 40s materialized opposite Steve Eastman's likeness. Your worst nightmare is that he will develop a terminal illness and refuse to leave the world without confessing his many criminal acts. In Franklin's case, that's 39 murders spanning 18 years and 7 states. Franklin turned himself into FBI agents in March, and since then, a slew of cold cases have been reopened. 13 arrests have been made, with authorities promising more. This man, Charles Johnson... Cooper Franklin's image was replaced with that of a younger man wearing an orange jumpsuit. Spent 9 years in prison for a murder that Franklin confessed to. His conviction has been vacated, but many years too late. One of the numerous victims of this cold-blooded psychopath with a deathbed conscience.
Tamara Foster barely laughed. It was more of a titter, but her sister Melinda didn't let it go. "You find that funny?" she asked. They were sitting in Tamara's living room drinking hot tea, a pastime they'd inherited from their mother, green for Melinda, white for Tamara. Tamara turned from the news program and looked at her sister. "Kind of. Talk about bringing everyone down with you." Melinda sniffed. "I wonder if Charles Johnson finds it funny." "Charles Johnson probably doesn't find funny things funny. He just wishes the hitman got cancer sooner." "You lack empathy," Melinda said. "What?" Now Tamara did laugh. "Excuse me for trying to stay upbeat. Sometimes you have to find nuggets of humor where you can. I wonder if the 39 people he killed have found any nuggets of humor." "I won't respond to that with a joke," Tamara said. "Drink your tea. I prepared it with a lot of love and empathy."
Cindy Fremont sat alone, so absorbed in the news segment that she didn't hear her children approach. She'd never accused either of them of being quiet, but she didn't know they were there until Cy said, "Gangsters have no honor anymore." Cindy snapped up the remote and killed the television. She turned to find Amy, 14, standing next to her brother, Cy, 12. "What do you know about gangsters?" Amy asked Cy. "I know the gangster code," Cy said. "You've never met a gangster," Amy told him. "Since when are you two interested in current events?" Cindy asked. "We have a request," Amy said. "Since when do you two join forces?" "Since you read that book about sugar," Amy said. "You've been obsessed, and it's tearing the family apart. Cy has a birthday coming up." Cindy nodded. "I'm aware. No one felt the day of Cy's birth like I did." "I want cake and ice cream," Cy said. "The real thing. Not oatmeal cake and sugar-free ice cream." "Cy, have you ever had oatmeal cake or sugar-free ice cream?" Cy considered the question and shook his head. "Go to your room and think about why I asked you that question." She turned to Amy. "Why are you here?" "To support my brother. I want him to have a happy birthday." "You don't even like him. You want cake for yourself. Go to your room and consider how and why you've lost your credibility." "Can I have cake and ice cream, Mom?" Cy asked. "If you go to your room now and do your homework, I'll consider it." "Let's go," Amy said, turning to leave. "We can talk to Dad when he comes home." Their father was as bad as they were when it came to junk food. Even so, Cindy had no plans to deprive Cy of cake on his birthday.